get it
quick. This just my opinion. This ain't. I don't need it to be your opinion. I don't need it to be his opinion. It's my opinion. I stay having the conversation with my mom. We stay going back and forth. She one of them people. I stay by myself. I'm independent. I don't need no man. Ain't nobody finna be talking to me no any kind of way. All the tough independent shit. And it's like I tell Mom, you got the right to do whatever you want. All I'm trying to tell you is the system was not designed for you to be trying to do this shit yourself.
Yo, what's your favorite celestial being in the flesh? My name is Earth Wind. This is the Greater Podcast. Salute, gratitude for y'all tuning in. All I ask is a like and subscribe, and I'm going to keep dropping content, right? Listen, apologies first and foremost. I've been out of town. I'm going to cut straight to the chase. I've been out of town for like the last month. I do have a job. That pays the bills, and because you two definitely don't. But anyway, let's get it out the way. Got a video for y'all today. Got some content. We got Plies. Ran off on the plug twice. But he dropping knowledge, right? So let me say less. Let's tune in to what the young king got to say. And we're going to come back here. We're going to look at my pretty face and I'm going to give you a whole bunch of uneducated opinions. Y'all know the vibes, right? Like, subscribe if you haven't. Let's get it
quick. This is just my opinion. This ain't. I don't need it to be your opinion. I don't need it to be his opinion. It's my opinion. I stay having the conversation with my mom. We stay going back and forth. She one of them people. I stay by myself. I'm independent. I don't need no man. Ain't nobody finna be talking to me no any kind of way. All the tough independent shit. And it's like I tell Mom, you got the right to do whatever you want. All I'm trying to tell you is the system was not designed for you to be trying to do this shit yourself. It wasn't designed for a woman to be trying to do it by themselves, and this shit wasn't designed for a man to be trying to do it by themselves. This shit was designed for two people to be trying to figure this shit out together. And I ain't telling nobody to stay in nothing unhealthy in order to survive. I ain't telling you that. But all this shit that she love to talk about, this whole independent, I gotta tell all the time, Mom, that shit sound good if you was a motherfucking rapper. If you was a rapper, the independent shit, that shit sound like a hit motherfucking rapper. I ain't talking about no motherfucking rapper. I'm talking about reality. This shit was not designed for nobody to be out here trying to fend for this shit by themselves. That's all I'm saying. So all of this, I ain't letting nobody tell me what to do. Motherfucking Verizon tell you what to do. They tell you when you gonna pay that motherfucking cell phone bill. I bet you that. Motherfucking like people. They tell you what you gonna motherfucking do. And when you gonna do it by. Or your motherfucking ass gonna be in the dog. So all I'm saying is this whole notion that everybody wanna live in, man and woman. Ain't just no females, males too. I'ma do this shit myself, fuck them pussy holes and the women fuck these niggas I do. All that shit sound great. If it was motherfucking hot 16. But I ain't talking about no motherfucking 16. What I am telling you is the people who put this shit together, they did not design for nobody to be trying to do it themselves. That's all I'm motherfucking saying. What y'all think? Quick, this is just my opinion.
Listen. I detected on lies told, and let's be honest, right? Let's be on some realistic, bigger picture type thing, right? Yin and yang, I'm a firm believer in it. I know my perspective might be privileged. My parents are still married. So all I know is childbirth. And not only are they married, they healthy. So I know I'm in the minority, right? Just from lived life experiences, right? But in that same breath, I feel like I'm healthy enough to say that shit easy when you got two people. Like, ladies, do y'all really want to be shoveling your snow, taking out the garbage? You got the burglar kicking in the window in the basement, and the women who be out here preaching that independent, I don't need a man. For every 100 women I hear say I don't need a man, you might hear a half of one man say I don't need a woman. Because, man, that's not even how they speak, right? Men are way more comfortable with having a union if the mate has some act right. This independent, this masculine energy that's undertaking a lot of our women nowadays is turning off to real ones. The real ones who got options, the real ones who got choices. But even before it gets to a turn-off thing, it should just be a survival thing. Life is easier. Rent $1,200 is way better for you to pay 40, 50, 30, 20, 10 than 100. Anything is better than 100, right? Just having a companion when we get older, somebody there for you to look out for you, who got your best interests in mind. Life is just hard. Life is beautiful and life is brutal. I always say this, been saying this since forever. Life is as beautiful as it is brutal. Children die, something great happens. It's just the way it is. It ain't no understanding. It ain't no rhyme or reason to it. It's just life. And it is just much easier to have a partner in crime or a companion to walk through this turmoil, this blessing called life. And anybody who preaches that I'd rather be single, I don't need nobody, life is just easier, because you ain't never had to endure, right? We speak from a privileged place. We get on the internet from our mobile device that's in our pocket, project our feelings to the world from a cozy cush environment where it's air conditioning controlled or heat controlled, food in the refrigerator. Like we don't understand the privilege. Once upon a time, we had to go get it, right? And like I always say, the most vulnerable thing in the world is a pregnant woman. There ain't no pregnant woman out here trying to catch no deers by herself, by hand, or with the bow and arrow. But that's what it was 1,000 years ago. But as we fast forward, roles change, people change, and now it's just this, I don't need a man, because men have civilized society. There is no more bears walking down Halsted, right? You ain't got to worry about no wolves in the middle of Chicago, right? The only wolves you got to worry about is the humans. But that doesn't negate the fact that we need each other. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of times I'm being a minority with this way of thinking, just being honest. But this world is brutal. Brutal. And I'm not saying you can't endure it by yourself, but it would be so much easier if you endured it with somebody. And that's just the facts of life. Ain't no feelings involved. It's just the truth. And as they always say, truth ain't got no feelings, right? But here, uneducated opinions. This is Be Greater Podcast, man. I'm gonna get back in the mix full time, 100% of the time. Work, man, be busy, but hey, excuses are tools of incompetence. I'm trying to give you less. I'm just gonna be greater, take my own advice. And until next time, y'all already know the vibes, man. Be greater, die. What's up? I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in to Be Greater Podcast. It's your boy Earth Wind. I just want to say please hit the subscribe button and salute to everybody that's rocking with